Clark, the Executive Director of the College Football Playoff, and I am here on behalf of the CFP, but also on behalf of the Rose Bowl to say first, congratulations, Coach, and to the Buckeyes on an impressive win tonight and a great season. And really want to say welcome to the quarterfinals in the Rose Bowl. And as a commemorative token, game ball, we'd like to present this to you and just say all the best to you and your team as you move forward and advance the chains. Congratulations. Great job. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much. We'll open up for questions, Coach, or opening comments?
Yeah, questions.
Questions? Okay, over here to the right, Austin Ward, the podcast.
Ryan, I don't know any artful way to say this, but where was that performance hiding?
Well, you know, I'm proud of our seniors for a lot of reasons. One, for the fact that they were able to finish their last game at Ohio State with a win like that, and I'm also proud of the way that they responded. And, I told them in the locker room that in life, you're gonna be defined by the way you handle adversity in life. As a person, as a man, as a dad. And so, to see the way that they responded in this game, you can tell from the jump that they had a look in their eye that they were going to win this game. I thought they played that way. So, a lot of football ahead of us. Great win, but we're going to enjoy this for 24 hours, and it's on the board.
Over to the left, Rob Aller, Columbus Dispatch.
Yeah, Ron, from a coaching perspective, this was like 180 from your last game. What did you guys do different? We're just going to go out, throw the ball, play loose, play aggressive?
I think it was a combination of things. I think that it's a little bit of everything. I think when you go back and look at the season, we talked about it going into the game. We were a different team. When we lost Seth, we played that Indiana game. We got the punt return. Looking back on it, we got that turnover down in the red zone. We really didn't play great on offense in the Indiana game, truth be told. And then we went into the last game and still didn't quite know what the ramifications were of everything that was going on based on who we had up front. And, there was a lot of things that played into that game. But certainly one of them was we called this game more aggressively. There's no question about that. But also I think we did some things in this game that maximize what we have in terms of our strengths and minimize our deficiencies. Not that everything was perfect in this game, it wasn't. But I do think that, and I also thought Will was excellent in this game. Played really well. Did a really good job of placing the ball in some big time throws. When he needed to make plays with his legs, he did. And certainly Jeremiah, was dynamite again. But Will was the leader, and but we also had balance in this game. It wasn't like it was just throwing it all over the place. We did have balance. We had some good runs, and those hit for us, which makes a big difference when you have that run pass balance that we're looking for. So this is going to continue. This is going to build momentum, going into this next game.
Over to the right, Dylan Davis, Delaware Gazette.
Right, you dominated the first half, and you looked up on the scoreboard headed into halftime and going into like, did you feel like maybe you let them off the hook a little bit? What was that conversation like at halftime, knowing that you did dominate the half, albeit only more?
Yeah, that's why we knew coming out in the second half we had to win the next 4 to 5 minutes, and we did, and that really helped because you're right. You can feel that way a little bit, but I say to them all the time, coming in halftime, you're either gonna be up, down, or it's gonna be tied. So now we have to go win the next 5 minutes of the game, 4 minutes of the game, and they deferred, so they got the ball, so we had to get that stop. We did, and we went out and scored, and that made a huge difference. But yeah, I tell the guys all the time that you're in games like this, you gotta have poise because there's ups and downs, and you can't get caught up in that. But yeah, there was a point there where we have a chance to go 28-0 through the interception. Great play, and I like the call. I like how aggressive we were because that's part of it. When you're going to call the game aggressively, something like this happens. You have to be willing to work, live with it. But yeah, we had a chance to score right there and go 28-0, and the game's pretty much in hand at that point. But they fought their way back in. But they're a good team. This is a very good SEC team that came up here, and so we knew it wasn't going to be easy.